Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about today's news that Boostio has finally officially signed with 100 Thieves. Boostio being the IGL for Evil Genius's Valorant team last year, he helped bring that team to a World Championship at Champions 2023, and it was known pretty early in the offseason, even before it was announced that Evil Geniuses were probably not going to have literally their entire roster back for the next season. It was said that Boostio was already thinking of leaving the organization, and it seemed like his target the whole time, as well as the team targeting him, was 100 Thieves. He's been rumored to be part of this roster for a while now, so it finally goes through. He's out of contract jail. He was stuck in that. Basically, Evil Geniuses were just essentially holding him and the other members of Evil Geniuses hostage, wanting the other organizations to buy them out, and I guess those are starting to go through now, because now we've seen Demon 1 and Ethan Leap, and now finally Boostio. Calm is rumored to go to Leviathan, and we don't really know where Giacomo is going yet. We will see. I know there's some rumors floating around, but nothing that's super concrete. Anyways, back to Boostio. In 2023, he had 1,177 kills, 1,186 deaths, 364 for a KD ratio of 0.99. In one of my previous videos, the one where I built the perfect Valorant roster, I chose Boostio as my IGL, and I did get his stats wrong, and somebody pointed it out in the comments, and then I double checked, and he was right. So thank you very much for doing that, because I would not have noticed and just use those numbers for a couple of other videos. Either way, I stand by my pick of him being a great IGL for what would be the perfect Valorant roster, and I do think he's going to be fantastic on 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves roster is now Boostio, Asuna, Bane, Cryocells, and EEIU. Or is it EU? It might be EU. I don't know. Either way, this is now the roster. I'll be doing a deep dive into this roster when I do the season previews for the 2024 VCT season. I'm working on those right now, but I just want to do a quick look at what roles these players will probably be playing. Obviously, roles change throughout the year. Different players do well on certain roles that they played previously or find new roles that really fit their bill. But the roles that I have on this board today are based off of the roles that these players played last season, and I do think that this is a pretty solid structure for a roster. Boostio as the IGL is probably going to be sticking with Sentinel. He does play Killjoy a lot. Asuna will most likely be sticking with the Initiator / Duelist Flex role. He does play a lot of Skye, but he can also play Yoru and Raze. Bane is going to be the Smokes player. He's been Smokes for his entire time on 100 Thieves. He's very good in the clutch. I think Bane is a solid Smokes player, so I'm glad they kept him. Cryocells will most likely be keeping the role of Duelist with the Operator, usually playing Jet, maybe Chamber if Chamber starts to be more meta. While Jet has been nerfed, I wouldn't be shocked if she still becomes a very prominent force in the VCT in the upcoming season. She's still a good character despite the nerfs. And then we have EU, who was their most recent addition aside from Boostio. He was signed in, I believe, October for the Red Bull Homeground tournament, and he played Initiator in those tournaments, so I assume that that's what he's going to be continuing to play. So you have Asuna, who can play both Initiator and Duelist, but then you have EEIU or EU, who can stay as that Initiator role, so he can be your permanent Initiator, where you might need an extra one and you might need a Duelist. Asuna can fill those roles. So overall, I think this roster structure is pretty good. I think Boostio is a fantastic choice. I do think IGLing was one of the things that they were really missing last year. No shade to Stellar. Stellar is a decent IGL, but it was clear that once Sean Garris left the team, that this team didn't really have the same leadership, and he unfortunately wasn't able to fill that, so maybe he can find a different team. But Boostio is a very good choice in that department, in my opinion. He also performs individually very well. So while I'm not going to say if I think this team's going to be elite or not during the VCT season, I do absolutely think that they're going to be better, so we will see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Boostio signing with 100 Thieves is the best option for the team and for the player? Please click the like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!